As Slim Shady once said, guess who's back? Back again. All jokes aside, Gary Kubiak, best known around these parts for leading the Texans, retired last year. But it seems that he couldn't stay away from the game too long. Today, he was up bright and early to watch the Rice Owls start their training camp. Kubiak has ties to Rice. Klein, one of his sons, played there not too long ago. And I'm sure the former Texans head coach was happy to be back on those sidelines.
Watching film, spend some time with the coaches, and just be around the game. You know, it's the first time in a long time for me that I'm not at training camp myself, so it gives me a chance to be around it.
Four-time Super Bowl champion, those guys are always good to have around.
As for the Owls, well, they got their early start indeed. Workout started at 6 a.m., and it was early enough for some of those guys who want to get the bad taste of a really rough 2016 out of their mouths. But still, this wake-up call, it was a little different.
It's always been 7.
Yeah.
So your calendar and your time clock's a little different.
Yeah.
You know, that's especially if day one you're sleepless because you're grabbing your phone every 10 minutes to see what time it is to make sure you're on time.
Now on to some high school football. This week, the Texas High School Coaches Association is meeting right here in Houston, and their preseason rankings are out. It's no surprise that Katy and Manvel are in top spots in their respective regions at 6A and 5A. You can find the complete list of Houston area teams on KHOU.com. The neat thing is that at these meetings, college coaches have the chance to interact with the guys at the high school level too. Tomorrow, UH coach Major Applewhite is set to appear, but earlier today he received some commendatory awards from a former colleague and former UH and current Texas defensive coordinator Todd Orlando.
And I know this, and you guys I've talked to, you know, at the tail end of Houston, Major will do an unbelievable job there. There's no doubt about it. And the benchmark has kind of been set, and he understands that, and he understands, you know, the expectations of this town.
Switching gears to baseball, the Astros are away facing Philadelphia tonight. The game is just getting started. But beforehand, they got a good update regarding Dallas Keuchel. A.J. Hinch says he is hoping and expects Keuchel to be back on the mound for their weekend series coming up against the Tigers. In a cool moment this weekend out west, James Harden returned to his home state of California to play in the legendary Drew League, and his new teammate Chris Paul was there to watch. Harden had 25 points and 6 assists as his team ended up winning 67-64. And a reminder, the Texans kick off training camp on Wednesday, and we will have a crew out in West Virginia to cover the action. Jason Bristol and photographer Bob Luna will be sending back reports starting on Wednesday. The team reports tomorrow night. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.